Fun for everybody. Sarah Palin's in this cat fight. And she's in there with Mark Begich, who is, of course, Democratic senator from Alaska. All of a sudden, Sarah Palin's saying maybe we don't need a Democratic senator from Alaska. She's on Sean Hannity's program and says this nonsensical thing.
Well, there's been talk you might run for senator in Alaska. Have you considered that at all?
I've considered it because people have requested me considering it, but I'm glad you brought that up because Senator Mark Begich has got to be replaced. He has not done what he has promised to do for the people of Alaska.
I like that. I like that you brought that up, partly because I told you to before the interview. But can she speak English? Do you need to speak English to be a U.S. senator? Didn't the Republicans pass a law like that? Is she even allowed in the country? I've considered it because people have requested me considering it. Not correct English. Okay. She has to put an ing at the end of every word. Okay. I have been considering that other people have been asking me to be considering my existing. And perhaps I'd be senatoring. Okay. All right. Whatevs. So she's saying, I might come right back into this thing. You better watch yourself. She's not going to come back into the race. She'd have a primary. One of the people she'd run against is Lieutenant Governor, who's Republican, obviously within the Republican primary. Joe Miller, who last time beat Lisa Murkowski, the sitting Republican senator in a Republican primary, who she had backed. That's some heavy competition within the state. And imagine if she lost within the primary. Ooh, that'd be embarrassing. And then she might not be able to get her next TV contract. This is just actually some self-puffery. So she can go around, oh, you never know. I'm relevant. I'm relevant. I'm the real deal. Okay? I'm important. I'm somebody, as my pastor friend from Oklahoma would say. So, but Begich is not going to take this lying down, so he's going to come back at her. He says, I don't know if she's a resident. She's been away from Alaska a lot and has probably lost touch with what's going on. She should go to my webpage. I love that. Most Alaskans I see on a pretty regular basis, but I haven't seen her for a long time. Wow, I'm telling you. Okay, all right. So my favorite part is she should go to my webpage. Yeah, probably Sarah Palin would be like, oh, wait, hold on. Let me check out Mark Begich's webpage to see what's happening in Alaska. So, and then he says, a Republican primary in Alaska? She may not survive. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm going to get to his true intentions in a second, but first, one more pot shot. I take every candidate seriously, he says to Politico. That is, if she's still a resident. Fourth time he said it, by the way, in the interview. But you know, she quit on Alaska when she was governor. Damn. She's been somewhat vacant from the state and quit on the state, so I wish her the best on her potential run. Can you imagine if senators talk like I did? But she quit on the state. Damn. That'd be awesome. I'd definitely vote for him then. So what's he doing here? He's basically saying, you better not come in the race. You better not come in, man. I got a lot of stuff on you. See, I haven't seen you around. Where you been? You in Wasilla? No, you're not. You're in LA doing your shows. I see you, okay? Now, how about Joe Miller, the clown who lost to Murkowski in the general election when she was just a write-in candidate? Man, when you lose a Senate seat to a write-in candidate, that's unbelievable. So Begich can't wait to run against Miller. So instead, he says this. I love politicians. Quote, oh, he's a new and improved Joe Miller. People have not seen his press releases. It's a much different Joe Miller than 2 years ago, more professional. He has people around him very focused. In other words, please let me run against Joe Miller and not Sarah Palin. Politicians' usual rule of thumb, take what they say and reverse it. And that's what they mean. So, in fact, he's screaming in that interview, please let me run against Joe Miller. And Sarah, whatever you do, don't even think about it, man. Don't do it. He apparently does not want to face Sarah Barracuda. Don't worry, you won't. She's not going to give up any Fox News contract to go run for the Senate and then get embarrassed in a primary.